Nobody's invincible.
Let's change the world, big.
Can't change the world unless we change ourselves.
For those who don't know, a stereotype is a thought that can be adopted about specific types of individuals or certain ways of doing things. These thoughts or beliefs may or may not accurately reflect reality though. However, this is only a fundamental psychological definition of the word stereotype.
Park Heights is an area in northwest Baltimore, Maryland. This community is divided into two subdivisions by Northern Avenue, which are the Jewish and African American community. Our group wanted to know what were the actual stereotypes that exist within the Park Heights community.
Something about working here that has opened my eyes to it. I'm like, did it get worse or has it always been this bad, type of thing. So it's really been the same. There has been no development, no progress, anything really.
It's a wonderful community.
So what are some of the things that how would you describe it as wonderful?
Okay, so there's strong community organization. There's a lot of different organizations that help like the social needs of the community.
So you just heard the residents' view of their own community. Now let's see what the residents have to say about the other community.
Upper Park Heights and Lower Park Heights. That Upper Park Heights, though they still are a minority population, and we're speaking about the Orthodox Jews, they may be a minority, but in terms of organization, they're tight. And it's the same thing for the funding that they get nationally and statewide, so any special interest group that's organized and has their priorities set is always going to get its agenda met. So their priorities up there are building, obviously, so they're constantly building synagogues and bathhouses, media organizing places for them.
I think it's more trust. I think that they don't know how to work well together because they don't trust each other and that they have the best interest for the whole community versus just their small community.
We use these videos to show that the Southern's view of the Northern as having abundant resources and funding from the city. In actuality, their perception is wrong because the North gets their funding from nonprofit organizations.
I think stereotype is the one that has no manners whatsoever.
No, I feel like people are very respectful. I think they think sometimes we look weird because we do. We have a dress code. Aside from school, we have a dress code, women, where we cover our collarbones, our elbows, and our knees at all times, and we don't wear pants. So sometimes people will look at me like in the summer it's 95 degrees and I'm totally dressed. But I don't think that they look at me in a bad way.
A stereotype that we found from the Southern Park Heights community was that the Jewish community believed the African American Jews had no manners. However, from the perspective of the Northern Park Heights community, we established that there were not many stereotypes that they felt discriminated or stereotyped, because when we spoke with the administrator, she said that she didn't feel discriminated against or stereotyped when she went to the Southern Park Heights community, and she felt as welcome as she did in her own neighborhood.